রোল।
নমস্কার। আজকে আমরা কলকাতায় হেলথ ওয়েলথ প্রোগ্রামের একটা খুব সিগনিফিক্যান্ট সেগমেন্ট নিয়ে কথা বলবো। আমাদের সাথে একজন প্রবাদপ্রবীণ মানুষ আছেন, খুব বিখ্যাত মানুষ, তার সম্বন্ধে আমরা একটু পরে আসছি। যেটা প্রথমেই বলতে চাই যে হৃদরোগ চিকিৎসার প্রথম বাইপাস সার্জারিটা হয়েছিল 60 দশকে। তারপরে নেক্সট স্টেজ যেটা হয়েছিল অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টি, সেটা হয়েছিল 1977 সালে। তারপরে যে সমস্যাটা হয়েছিল অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টির পরে, যে সমস্যাটা সমাধানের জন্য একজন বিরাট বিখ্যাত মানুষ, উনি এই সমাধানটা করেছিলেন এবং সেটা হয়েছিল স্টেন্টিং এর থ্রু দিয়ে। অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টির পরে যে স্টেন্টিং এর যে ব্যাপারটা, সেটা 1986-তে প্রথম লসান বলে একটি জায়গা সুইজারল্যান্ডে, ওখানে এটা হয়েছিল এবং নাম প্রফেসর উলরিক সিগওয়ার্ট। আমার সৌভাগ্য, আমি ওনার সাথে লন্ডনে 1990 থেকে 1992 ওনার সঙ্গে কাজ করেছি এবং আজকে এটা আমাদের কলকাতার মানুষদের বিরাট সৌভাগ্য, পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মানুষদের বিরাট সৌভাগ্য যে আমরা ওনাকে আজকে আমাদের সাথে পেয়েছি। উনি এখানে একটা কনফারেন্সে এসেছেন এবং আমাদের সাথে উনি ওনার যে জার্নিটা, অ্যাঞ্জিওপ্লাস্টির পরে যে স্টেন্টিং এর জার্নিটা, উনি আমাদের সঙ্গে আজকে শেয়ার করবেন। সো Professor Sigwart, good morning and welcome to Calcutta. We are privileged to have you in the Health Wealth program. This is the program which we actually normally do to bring public awareness in the different fields of medicine. So we are really privileged to have you today amidst us. And if you can discuss the journey, how the whole angioplasty started, because as we know, the bypass surgery started in the 60s, and then the angioplasty, the POBA started in the area of 1977 by Dr. Grunzig, and then you were the person actually who conceptualized and started the process of stenting. So how did you actually think about such a process?
Yes, you're asking me a lot of questions. I started angioplasty right after Grunzig started. He gave me a couple of balloons, so I could go ahead and do my first cases.
Right in 77, 78.
78.
Okay.
And as everyone else, I noticed that the results were fairly unpredictable because the use of force to flatten the plaque inside the coronary artery is a bit arbitrary. The composition of the narrowing in the artery, I said to myself, one must have, it is absolutely mandatory to have some structural support, some mechanical support from the inside the artery.
So how did you actually conceptualize the whole process? Was it a freak incident, or did you think about something?
Well, yes, I said to myself, something has to be done. We have to reassure the result of the balloon angioplasty by putting some scaffolding inside.
It's like a coal mine if it really collapses.
Exactly the same. So I contacted the industry, and one of my colleagues gave me an address in the area of Lausanne, and I contacted the industry. And they had something already in the pipeline, something similar, but not for coronaries.
Okay.
They had it. They thought of it for big arteries, but not
Peripheral arteries.
Yes, peripheral arteries. And so we put this together and started in 1986. 86. We did the first cases.
Yes. And published in 87.
And published in 87. And the first cases were done just for recurrence of narrowing after an angioplasty.
So they were kind of stable cases post angioplasty.
Expanding stent.
Yes.
It was crimped on a membrane, inside a membrane, and the membrane would be slowly withdrawn, so the stent would open up,
Yes.
by itself. And this was a bit delicate, the landing procedure. So I was involved in creating something similar on a balloon expandable stent,
Okay.
Which became the multining stent then, and this made
Made life easier.
This made life easier. This was the breakthrough. This became then very widespread.
So how did you start training people to get to know this procedure? I mean, that was very important because this was the case which you did. Probably your colleagues would know who were with you.
Yeah.
But how did it actually go around the globe? What were your training programs?
Well, we conducted courses every year doing this, and I also went around
The world
other
actually,
places,
yes,
around
different.
the world.
So the live courses concept actually and the live angioplasty with stenting issue started with you in that particular case.
Indeed, yes. The method of doing this, doing live courses, was started by Andreas Gönzig
Yes.
himself.
But that was POBA angioplasty, balloon angioplasty. Welcome to the show, Christine. It was very nice to see you here in Calcutta. So I was just talking to Prof. Sigwart about the foundation, the Jonas Foundation, which you created. So could you just tell a little bit about it?
With pleasure. As you know, as a doctor's wife, I was very so I started to find my way first at the French Protestant Church in London,
Okay.
and with a reverend by the name of Laila Hamad, and she suggested that I should start a choir. And this is how it all started.
This is musical
A
choir.
choir, a singing choir,
Singing
a singing choir, yes.
Okay.
And the first families had arrived from Rwanda in 1994
Okay.
as refugees, obviously. And so this is how it all started. This choir grew, and with the support of my husband, we started musicals, writing musicals, playing musicals, and always with the support of the French Protestant Church. And then, as my husband said, from club,
Okay.
to give to these children the opportunity to have a nice
Environment,
nice,
yeah.
environment like a family.
And these children, are they underprivileged children? Who are these children?
From the start, it was meant to be for families coming
Okay.
from as refugees from Rwanda.
Refugees.
There was many families from Rwanda in the '94 arriving in London, and from Congo and other countries. But what I also saw was families from a well-to-do background were interested
Okay.
in this type of cultural and meaningful music activity, and send their children as well. And so this was bridging a sort of a gap.
Okay.
Well-to-do children meeting children who had gone through immense difficulties in their lives. And our musicals reflected also a little bit this type of difficulties which they themselves had encountered, like we played how to forgiveness, how to forgive to your enemy,
And empowering them as well.
Absolutely. And we started to build up music lessons, regular music lessons. This gave us the opportunity to have a follow-up with these children. And some of them are still now with. Yes, it would be nice to expand this opportunity. And so now the main view is to give to underprivileged children the opportunity to have a focus in life, and the other is bridging cultures and bringing people together.
So we'll be very privileged, ma'am, if you could bring your foundation and join hands with our foundation, the Moinapur Rural Healthcare Foundation, in years to come. And we'll be very privileged if that can happen. And thank you so much for giving your time. And
Thank you
again.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.